Alright everybody, welcome back in. I'm Algorithmore and this is another Stormgate cast and it's another one featuring my buddy Dutchy in the Red Infernal. And his opponent in the Blue Celestial with the cool fly pet. This is Crypsis. Flutterfly, Shutterfly, Blutterfly. I don't remember what they call these guys, but they're cool. And a Rizzy Kitty. Shout out Crypsis for having cool pets. Having cool pets indeed. Hexen of Dutchin showing up. I call him Dutchin. Hexen of Dutchin. In any case, that's what it is, a Hexen. She's peaceful Hexen. Nope, she's not, I lied. So far she hadn't taken a pot shot, but she tips one piece of paint off of that prism and says, I'm here. Don't you think I'm not? Power bank powering up the arc ship. And, wow, what a mean Hexen. She's hoping to aggro them onto the buildings, but they are not going to do that. They're like, no, thank you. We're going to go back to just chilling and sleeping. And I said that Hexen was being mean. Now she's being super mean. She's trying to kill prisms, forcing you to move your prism back and forth. You can get the healing juices off of the charged collection array. Does it tell us this? Spectral healing aura. See? So yes. That's the idea there. If you are getting harassed by a Hexen like this, just put them on the array and get that healing aura going, and you should be fine. Should be fine. She teleports home, and we got a second base up for Dutchy. Dutchy is working on Plague Axes already. No Gaunts out. This is that fast Plague Axes build. Probably why the Hexen was chilling out there a little bit longer. Is she wasn't needed for creeping. And with this build, you don't actually need your Hexen for creeping in the way that you do normally, which is to get you some Fiends and some Infest. So she could do her harass. She could be out there on the map doing her thing. And look, they're just chilling still because they're waiting for that Plague Axis to be done. In that time, you can usually get out 4 Gaunts. And we see him moving out now. The Plague Axis is just finished. And boom, straight into Reaper's Rush. This is obviously well practiced for Dutchy here. And that means that what he's going to do is he's going to get a bunch of Fiends here. Well, actually, he hasn't put down an effigy. There we go. Oh, he's waiting for that. Okay, curious. I think he missed out on one Fiend there, but what he did save out on there is by allowing the Shroud from the Shrine to come first and then popping the effigy's permanent. And that's always kind of helpful. And he comes down, added a couple more Gaunts, and is going to clear out these 2 slimes. And boom. What's going on up here? We got extra purifier up here, a couple creation chambers. It's Starforger. I imagine that means vectors, and sure enough, we got vectors on the way. Anything else interesting? We got rollout being researched with extra creation chambers going down. So vectors on the way, but Kree vector is what I think we're going to be seeing here. But Dutchy's already got a pretty good force here. The Plague Axes, I imagine Reaper's Rush is about to be done. Just finished, I think. We saw those Reapers, or those Reaper's Rush. We saw those Gaunts. Oh, I can't speak anymore. Cancel me. The Gaunts. By the way, I think we have new Gaunts coming up very soon. Potentially with the new update. I don't know. If it's coming with the new update, super excited, super hyped. But we're going to get a little engaged here. Those units were trying to go for the energy camp, and they get caught here. Kree rolling away. The Gaunt's saying, let me just march right in, please. 4 more Gaunts coming. These reinforcing Gaunts could be in trouble if they get caught by these units, but they seem to be circling around the outside. And Sovereign's Watch chases them back. Morph Core caught out in the middle of the map. That's not good. It's going to go down. But this little strike force rolling around the outside, trying to get in here and do damage. There's some really well-positioned farms here, which means these units are getting caught on Fellhogs, and they are doing battle with the Fellhogs instead of the imps that they want to. And the Kree gets taken out. It looked like Dutchy was on his way back there for a second, but he keeps doing the old hokey pokey back and forth there with his units. Unsure if he wants to commit them or fight, call them back. This poor Vector found somewhere where he can harass and hopefully not die. But so did these Gaunts. They found that Prism. More units here coming out for Crypsis, but I think the rollout here, okay, doing pretty good to mow down a few Gaunts, but Dutchy doing an okay job of controlling those Gaunts as well. A lot of low Gaunts and managing to stay alive, and that's what you'd like to see if you're controlling those Gaunts. All the original army wiped out, but a whole new reinforcement army shows up and kind of doing a little bit of kite micro there and circling around back. What? I think he just put the runaround on Crypsis, so I don't think Crypsis realized that's where he was going. Thought he was running home, but now it's actually Dutchy who's put the runaround on himself and cornered himself against these units that are frankly quite good against Gaunts. Okay, it looks like we might be getting a tech switch coming in as we have quadruple spire. And I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be good, because this was pure Vector. Then the Spriggans might not be super good, but scouting out all the spires coming online at the same time and going straight into the imps on Therium. But the Gaunts here have actually got this strike force cornered in the back, and the Kree are going down, and these Vectors are going to be not far behind them, yes. So good cleaning up of these units. A few Shroud Stones come online as well. And I think Dutchy did well there to defend against that little strike force. And he has his 4 spires, but did he put a Shadow Cleft? You need a shadow. Is that what we're seeing? More spires. More. 8 spires? It's got to be a mistake, right? I don't know. 8 spires. An evolved, but still no Shadow Cleft. I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about and I should just keep my old mouth shut. Because this was really for 4 Harbingers, everybody. You thought we were going Spriggans. This can't be for just mass Harbinger, right? I don't know. There's still no Shadow Cleft, so it's not like we're doing some kind of... There's our Shadow Cleft, okay. It's not like we're doing some kind of seismic slam thing. Now, he just let all of his Harbingers get spotted. And what can we get from Crypsis here to counter this? Here's some units. He's got size. Oh, size are actually a good counter to a drop. These Gaunts on the high ground are like, please don't forget us. So the dude drop has definitely been scouted, and now it's just flying right through the vision. And now it's Spriggy's out. Okay. So now we switch to Sprigs. Okay. So I'm not completely foolish. The Doom drop, the Harbingers caught me by surprise, but there were Spriggans eventually, so I wasn't fully hallucinating. Huge Gaunt drop. The first of the Spriggans here to help out. Gaunts probably could have cleaned up this army by themselves. Double Sarvin's Watch means lots of static D here. Scythes show up. And I'm not sure about the tech choice of the Scythes. They're good anti-air, so they're good against these Sprigs. Maybe the size... I get it. So the Spires were scouted. I forget about the actual meta game in the meta game, which is the Spires were scouted. And maybe that's why the Harbingers were built. It's sort of like, fine, you see I'm going air, but maybe I'll go for a drop instead. And then Scythes come out, but then, you know, I get it. Saber, I think the wrong time for that Saber tech, as this is probably going to be the end here, as all these units come swarming in. And yeah, I don't see what Crypsis is going to be able to do against this right now. A lot of Kree in the front line to help deal with those Fiends, which actually is kind of helpful. But that's going to be GG from Crypsis in this game.